Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is JImmiPynk. And I know that wasn't the bullshit we just waited all that goddamn time for.
I'm sorry.
So today is, well, as far as the time y'all gonna get it, day 5 of the Hunt for Pink October. That's where I wear pink every day and do a video every day in the month of October to raise awareness for breast cancer awareness. I'm also raising money. There's a GoFundMe. The funds go directly to Susan G. Komen for the cure, and that's down below. Now on to the shit. First and foremost, today is my mother's birthday. So we had late dinner out to eat, which was lovely, but I knew there was no way I was coming home after that and getting engaged. So what I did do is, you know, put the big flower in my hair, changed headband, changed earrings. I actually was wearing these boots for the review to give it a little camp. But after I watched that goddamn review, I said, bitch, these contacts is coming out. Y'all lucky I still even got this goddamn headband on my head. Better yet, matter of fact, shout outs to my girl, JJ. I see why you ain't put on another motherfucking dress. Listen here. So we start off cute enough with this intro with the final 3 talking their little skit, and the final talent show is going to be a Hamburger Mary's. I'm like, alright, cool, that's cute. Then we get a little montage of them all showing up at Hamburger Mary's. Alright, cute. Some production value. Okay, I see why this was taking y'all a little bit longer. Y'all doing some things. First of all, let's keep it all the way 100. Y'all spent more time with the first 3 people that got eliminated than y'all did with the 3 people that won. Keep it 100. That first segment was longer than all the rest of the segments. Secondly, I want to say, damn, it is so unfortunate that we lost Sylvia Nix first, because she was killing it on that stage with them interviews. Do you hear me? From the dress down to like the way she was quick answering them questions, making them jokes. Bitch, I'm disappointed that she went home first. I would like to have really seen what she did. They showed her little, you know, she would have been made it to the Squirrel Friends Challenge, what she had on. And I just was like, you know what? She had more to show, and I wish that she would have stuck around a little bit more. First of all, Dominique, bitch, yes, work, bitch. Doing our color proud, hashtag the pinkening. Then when Olasia came out, I was just like, oh, you just said fuck camp, huh? Like, I ain't even going for campy, bitch. I'm giving you glamour. I'm giving you dancing diva. The house down boot sucks. These just when they were walking in. JJ, I see she had on the glitter build. I said, my good Judy, JJ was like, bitch, I'm not shaving for this. That was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, this bitch was like, fuck you. I ain't even motherfucking shaving. We gonna throw some glitter on this shit and call it a motherfucking day. I'm not shaving for this bullshit. I know you so glad you didn't too. This little ass stage. I'm kind of just going over my notes. So then we have this little section that was unnecessary as fuck, to be honest. We got a couple of campers for the day from the crowd. We had the black girl, didn't get her name because I was all about Ian, because he had on his camp Wannakiki geese, he had on his little camp outfit with his pink scarf, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then they were like, okay, hold on, we gotta do this, and bam, movie magic, now they got on camp Wannakiki t-shirts, but hold on, bitch, but hold on. It took y'all this long to get the finale because of that little shit? First of all, the whole part of that wasn't even motherfucking necessary. Period. It definitely wasn't necessary to be included in the edit. Like, that might have been cute at the show. We didn't need that on here. And then Y'all put Ian in the t-shirt and Ian was already in Camp Wannakiki Geesh. Like, what the fuck? Okay, moving on from that. So then we get Alasia and Vajayjay, which I'm just going to keep it a whole buck. Neither one of them gave 0 fucks. Like, they were over it. They were done. It was real clear. I'm going to keep a couple things myself because y'all know I do talk to some of the girls. But, Vajayjay and Alasia were fucking done and over it to the point where Vajayjay was like, bitch, I'm not even putting on my second outfit. I'll come out in my motherfucking underwear. Pause. Let me go back a couple seconds. Let me go back a taste. Because what we got in these intros, clearly everybody performed. You gonna give us like a quick montage of that shit before the interviews? Like, if you was gonna give us this long for a finale, I would have rather the whole finale been about 2 hours and we'd have got to see everybody's performance. Am I wrong? Hands? Bueller? Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm motherfucking wrong. Okay, so then, and they part was real quick, you know. Also, I want to talk about the questions that was being asked by the audience and the audience in general. It sure did seem, and I understand that this is a drag competition. I understand that Hamburger Mary's is a drag restaurant. I get all of those things. But I'm talking about motherfuckers that was getting up to ask questions was names I fucking recognized. I know who Cat Sass is. I know who Discord Adams is. Like, it was a couple other ones I recognized their name too, and then you got their Twitter names and shit underneath here, except for the very last person to ask the question because your audience had thinned out. And oops, you showed your people performing at the end and you can tell that the audience had thinned out. Get more on that in a minute. But the only person that asked the question that was just like a random regular person in the crowd was when you ran out of people and it was the very last person to ask the question that you aired. So, plants? Did they really have questions to ask? Or did you selectively ask these people? Well, can you ask these people to ask questions? Plants? And then, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I cannot get rid of that goddamn cough. I'm about to go to the doctor because I feel fine. Can't get rid of the cough. Now I could be wrong. And it could be that that show had that much of a fan base. But didn't it seem like it was an awfully lot of people with Camp Wannakiki shirts on? I mean, like an awful lot. To the point where I'm wondering, was y'all giving them bitches out in the audience and telling people to put them on? I could be wrong. But follow my nose, she always knows. Y'all know I ain't wrong about much when I speculate about shit. Let me see what else I was talking about. So they should, yeah, they spent more time with the top 3. Well, let's show they looks that they, if they would have made it on the show, and then they did the whole thing with the ghost stories. I'm like, y'all posted those to YouTube. We didn't, y'all, that's a waste of time. We already seen these looks. And if you didn't, you just announced you could see them on YouTube. You want to see what they had on for that episode, go watch the YouTube videos. Like, okay. Another question I have, and I may have speculated on this before, because when I watched Meet the Queens, even Alasia herself said that she really wasn't a camp queen, she was trying it. And when they asked her on the panel, they said, would she go back to doing camp? She said, if it's a camera and some money, absolutely. Did you cast, and I speculated this before, was your cast too white and you realized that shit? Because she said she got cast 2 weeks before taping. My question is how long did everybody else have? tell me I'm wrong. Okay, keep on moving. Couple things. And I could ask directly, but that wouldn't be no fun for the video. I want to know, A, did Muffy do all of that camping? And B, bitch, that cassette tape dress and everything was... First of all, let me just go all the way off motherfucking book. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We all seen Alexis was winning from a mile fucking way, right? We all seen this a mile away. Despite the fact, the final motherfucking video and this final fucking performance of that goddamn song. That was trash, by the way, because you had 3 people performing on the stage this goddamn big. But you gonna sit here and tell me, and y'all might call it bias, I just call it I know my shit. I can't help it that the people on the show that I'm friends with was the people that probably should have been in the top 2. Just keeping it motherfucking 100. You not gonna tell me when Muffy came out in that beat up motherfucking box and that motherfucking reveal was a fucking bubble wrap dress. Bitch, that was motherfucking genius. That was so fucking dope. Alexis's reveal was, I got on my Camp Wannakiki outfit again. But it's a little different. It's a little bit sparkly this time. And oh, now guess what? It turns to a gown, but my t-shirt underneath it is still all bunched up so bad that I can still see it on fucking camera. And she won. No shade to Alexis Bevels. Bitch slayed. The bitch slayed. Her looks was clever. Every single one of them, I have no fucking complaints. But to me, as much as they talking camaraderie, rah, even what I seen on that stage when they was performing, it don't seem like everybody really fuck with Alexis. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying like they don't like her or anything like that, but she seems to be separate from the rest of the girls to me. And it seemed real clear to me on this motherfucking episode. And it might be because even when they was shooting it, it was obvious she was gonna fucking win. And it wasn't that type of obvious like it was obvious Bianca Del Rio was gonna win Drag Race. It wasn't that type of obvious like when Bob won Drag Race. No, it was that type of obvious like when like Violet Chachki won. That obvious like Aquaria winning. That kind of obvious. That, oh, come on. Like we ain't know that's who was going to win. Not a good look. Also want to talk about motherfuckers was throwing shade. Sly as fuck. Like Alasia when they got done talking, she was just like, Like, obviously JJ wasn't giving a fuck about nothing they motherfucker said when they asked Seika V about the, who was she drowning in the lake? And she said the Sugar Baker Queen, the twins. Sylvia Nick's ass was applauding way too goddamn hard. It wasn't that fucking funny, bitch. You got some animosity. I'm just waiting to see the tea really get motherfucking spilt because, you know, season is officially over now. Also, congratulations to JJ for winning Miss Congeniality. That's cool. Until I realized you won some motherfucking dolls that you can buy off of somebody from Instagram. So I'm wondering, did y'all even pay for them or were they gifted and y'all decided to make that the prize? But she won some motherfucking dolls. I understand. One of a kind, handcrafted, that's cute and all that. But for Miss Congeniality, she won some dolls. She don't even get no free motherfucking hamburger Marys. She don't get, like, a booking to perform there. She got some motherfucking dolls. She don't need no motherfucking dolls. unless they motherfucking My Little Pony dolls. all in all, I got to say, had this came out before it even turned October, before we got them videos, before we was waiting and the shit didn't even drop on Tuesday, then you got the audacity to drop this shit at 9 o'clock at night. Oh yes, because for people in Eastern Standard Time, this shit came out at 9 o'clock at night. Real TV is on. You can't do that shit with a YouTube channel. Real TV is on. That's why I was like, I already knew I wasn't getting engaged. First of all, I already picked out outfits 2 weeks in a row that didn't end up working up. And second of all, I got done with dinner with my family at about 8:15, thinking I was going to come in and the shit was already going to be posted because it said 8 o'clock, not realizing they were in Central Time. So I still had to sit here and fucking wait. Then, this final performance to that goddamn song that will no longer go named. I'm not bringing up that song. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Gretchen. We still don't even see them perform the song because you want to intercut it with the video. The videos are fucking out. Who told y'all to edit in the videos? Why? Why? I mean, the stage performance was boring. No shade to the ladies. Y'all just ain't had no room. And for real, 3 people lip syncing to the same song is hard enough to pull focus and try to pay attention to what everybody is doing, let alone in a little environment, let alone when people are going into the audience and your camera is not, you're not set up with a multi-camera setup. Not to mention when the song is fucking trash and you really don't want to hear it anyway. I never want to hear that song again. Ever. 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 Except for Ruthie's rap part. Like, that part is actually, and it's not, again, it's not because, you know, that I talked to Ruthie or that Ruthie follows me. Her rap part was just really good. Just the rest of the song was just too goddamn repetitive. Not clever, and it's not a great beat. I'm just keeping it 100. And that's something that I can talk about as a former professional rapper. That was like the drag queen equivalent to Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Like, okay, you just, that's all you gonna say is Gucci Gang, the whole song? Or you just gonna rhyme this with the same word, or you just gonna keep saying the same phrase over and over and over again? Especially when, and it wasn't even done like in no club. I ain't even about to go in on that song. Fuck that song. Fuck this finale. Y'all gonna have to figure out how to do this better next season. Because this finale wasn't it either. Again, I probably would not have had that many issues with it had it came out, you know, when we initially thought it was going to come out. But like we had to wait on this like it was gonna be like super dope, and I'm like, okay, the little extra editing and stuff that y'all did in, yeah, that shit do take time. It don't take as much as y'all think. Cause some of them edits wasn't really no different than the edits I make just to put my credits and shit in. Like, yeah, it take a little bit of time. It don't take that much. Now, I will say they have a lot more footage to edit down, of course. Of course. But like I said, I feel like just letting us see that everybody performed, but not seeing any of the performances, except for that last trash ass. That trash ass. Y'all know what it is. I don't know. Like I said, I try not to do a review when it's all negative. And I feel like I totally just did that. And I think a lot of it is just because I'm like, we waited and waited and waited for an end product that just wasn't up to the par of what we waited for. There is good in there, though. There can be some improvements. Everything was not bad. Yeah, we do want to hear from the girls, but you shouldn't be hearing about the 3 that got eliminated first more than the 3 that are the final. Like, I feel like I really ain't hear shit about Pagan. I don't really feel like I learned anything new about our final three. So we got to get that together a little bit better. Maybe the final challenge, let's not do like a lip sync music video or anything like that. Maybe let's just let them do the final performance, and maybe you get a 3-camera setup so that somebody can follow each of the girls, even if they wasn't a crown, and then like split screen that shit. Like I've been saying, RuPaul's Drag Race should be doing by years, and they got the budget to do the shit. Maybe upload the performances while we were waiting for this finale, and we're all like, what the fuck is happening? Maybe each of the girls, it's 8 of them, that when they did their performance, well, at least the first 5 that weren't in the final, maybe the week leading up to, on the weekdays, maybe you should have posted a video a day of them. And then we could have had something excited to say, okay, now, and because you're showing us that in these little 5-minute videos leading up to the finale, your finale can be condensed. That part with the campers for a day trying to get a badge by making them mask, that should have been a separate video. I just feel like your finale could have been tighter. It could have been more informative, and I get it, you're taping it in front of a live audience because you have the venue of Hamburger Mary's. It's an event for your restaurant. But keep in mind, even RuPaul's Drag Race finale wasn't in front of a live audience. Not for the first couple seasons. Just saying, you have templates there. Use them. Study from them. It's not copying. It's, you know, there's certain shit that's going to be formulaic, but the reason why it's formulaic is because the formula works. So I just hope that when we go into next season, you see some of the mistakes that have been made, especially with the scheduling and what time you drop the videos. Especially, that needs to be corrected ASAP before anything else. But I just hope you learn from some of this stuff and get some better organization about the time, some better details, and again, make sure your announcements are coming on your YouTube channel, because you want people to subscribe to your channel so that your subscribers are the people that know first, not the people that are on Instagram. But it's your first season. I let a lot of shit slide. Like I said, this shit with the finale coming out on a randomly different day and at nighttime is, to me, really still very unacceptable, and that needs to be corrected ASAP going into the next season. But like I said, I enjoy Camp Wannakiki. We just stumbled at the end real bad. Like, that was that bitch that was running in the goddamn race and was going to come in first place and fail. And then everybody else motherfucking ran past her, and then she finished last. That's what this season did. So I hope that there are improvements. I ain't really got nothing else to say. I know this wasn't the excited hyperness, but shit, I'm tired. And just like anybody else will tell you that does drag or cosplay, something about that gives you a different personality. I'm Jimmi right now. I ain't even drinking. And that in itself should let you know. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. This wasn't neat. But the season is over. Congratulations to Alexis Bevels. What I will say is this. You deserved to win. It was just obvious you was going to. Congratulations to JJ for Miss Congeniality, because I think that was well deserved as well. Thank you to my patrons. People that donate to my PayPal. If you would like to join that, you can. But this month, I'm more concerned about you donating money to the Hunt for Pynk October for breast cancer awareness. Again, that link is down in the description. And that money goes directly to Susan G. Komen. I do not touch the money, and it goes to Susan G. Komen from Northeast Ohio, because represent. Keep it 100 and keep it greasy. Deuces.
Hey yo, I dog these niggas like girl's best friend, right? Ran 10-10, right? Haunted by my past, same shit, different mask like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? But I spotted you out like Spud McKenzie. Figured out the game like the Bloodhound game. I thought you was my friend, you broke my heart again. Well, the game done switched. If you a dog, I'm a bitch. What?